Hey, what's up, guys? So, if you have not heard, Karl Malone, who is an NBA legend, will be the dunk contest judge during the All Star weekend, which is in Utah. And for those of you that don't know, let me kind of list the accolades if you're not familiar with Karl Malone. Again, 14-time All NBA, 14-time All Star, All Rookie, 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, 2-time All Star MVP, 2-time MVP, and on the NBA 75th anniversary team. He was a very good player. I think he's number three, if I remember correctly, in all-time scoring. So this is a NBA legend. But this is only like his professional career, like his real life or non-professional part of his career is really disturbing. When he was 20-year old in Louisiana State, he impregnated a 13-year-old. Her name was Gloria Bell, and she gave birth to a son who was Demetrius Bell. And she basically didn't press charges because I think at the time this was 70s or 80s, so women did not really have that benefit of Me Too. This is kind of like that time period where if you accuse somebody of rape and they had a certain amount of power, nobody would listen to you, so you typically remain silent. Hence how Bill Cosby, he was able to get away with that 40 bomb rape uh, body count that he had in those 70s, 80s, and 90s era. But anyway, so we see here he has a really nasty history. You raped a 13-year-old. Um, he's been kind of put out of the NBA spotlight to because this is not the type of role model you want representing your sport. But for some reason, whatever reason, I think somebody must have been smoking something or taking some shrooms. Like they made this guy the judge for Utah for whatever reason. But again, this is not the most. Well, I guess the most problematic part of this story is that he did rape the 13-year-old. But just like look at this tweet right here. This is some disgusting shit. So Karl Malone details his plan for All Star Weekend. I'm on a mission to take care of my retired brother. If someone has financial hardship, what can we do about it? I can't execute the plan, but I'm going to put it in play. And I'm not going to take no for an answer. This guy is a rape expert. He's a rape expert. And he's saying that fucking quote right there, saying, I'm not going to take no for an answer. You got to get this guy off the judgment. You got to remove him ASAP. And the NBA does not remove this guy and replace him with like John Stockton or replace him with some other Utah Jazz legend. You can't have this guy repping your sport on All-Star Weekend. You can't have another Me Too, a Me Too survivor because he survived Me Too. Like, this dude should have been canceled immediately. And I think but there's nothing really to cancel. Clearly he needs the money because he's on the mission to take care of his retired brothers. So clearly he's in need of money, but the reality is he should be canceled. My man was 20, raping a 13-year-old girl, and he never faced any type of consequence for it. He went on to have a very illustrious career, and again, like, he suffered no real consequences for it. So I mean, you gotta have some consequence. And the language my guy's using right here, I'm not going to take no for an answer, knowing that he raped a 13-year-old. Come on, man. We got to get this guy right. We got to cancel this motherfucker immediately. If you're an NBA fan, you should be tweeting, calling for this bozo to not be the judge for Utah. I'll take John Stockton, even though he's a MAGA bozo. I'll take any Utah legend over this rapist and clown. But anyway, that's it for me. Peace.